there everyone, this is Carrie from Stamp with CT, and it is time for our Facebook Live. Welcome. I'm excited to be here with you today on this Wednesday, the last Wednesday of February. So if you're catching this part of the video, you know you're catching the replay, so hello replay crew, glad to have you here. I appreciate you watching, whether you are watching on the replay or if you're able to hop on live. And I'm hoping that Facebook will smile upon me today and send out some notifications so people know that we are going live. But no matter what, no matter how you're able to watch, thank you for being here. We are here the last Wednesday of February, which is the 22nd. And I know that so easily because it is my daughter Tara's birthday. My amazing, sweet girl. It is her birthday today. So happy birthday, Tara. We hope you have a wonderful day. I probably won't get to see her for a couple more weeks, but I'm really, really excited that it is her special day. Hope she has a wonderful day. She's been a little bit under the weather, but hopefully today will be a wonderful day for her. And we are going to have a wonderful 30 minutes or so of crafting together. I love having that time with you. And we are just going to go ahead and jump on in. I hate to keep you guys waiting. I know you love to get into the crafting pretty quickly. So let's do that. So I do have Oliver here with me this morning. He's rambling around the house, so you may hear his little nails clicking on the floor here in a minute. But he is here with me. And before we get started, I wanted to remind you that as February comes to a close, so does Celebration. So if you are looking at getting something free from this little brochure, or some of the products that were released, I think the first part of February, there's lots to choose from at the $50 and $100 level. So if you are looking to get a free gift with purchase, be sure to get that order placed by the 28th, because after that, these free items are gone. And I don't want you to miss out if you are interested in something. So let's talk a little bit about some products that we're using today. I'm trying to think if I have any other announcements. There is something called online exclusives that are coming. It's something new that Stampin' Up! Is trying. And they're going to release some new product to customers the 1st of March in our online store. So you can always go to stampwithct.stampinup.net. And you can take a look at online exclusives. You know, there's little banners that pop up when you go to the store, and so that should be one of them. And you'll see those items are only available online. But anybody can purchase them if, you know, you see them when you're scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and you see a demonstrator using those products. If you want them, whether you order online or if you send your orders to me, I'll be happy to get that for you. Anyone can order it. You don't have to necessarily place your own online order to get that. So just wanted to clarify that for you. So you'll see that coming soon. But the big thing is that Celebration is almost over, and it has been a wonderful celebration. I know customers have really enjoyed the free product that's been available. We've also had several people join our team, so don't forget that there's still a joining special. It's always a great deal to become a demonstrator, to become a super inspired stamper on our team. But during Celebration, Stampin' Up! Has even sweetened the deal more, and you get to choose $175 worth of product and pay either $99 or $129, depending on whether or not you want to add a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine as well. So we're going to be using some products today from regions that we're going to be making in bingo. Those are always really fun. And we have a lot of fun prepping for bingo. Dale and I usually put a little surprise and delight item in there. There's a goodie bag where they get a little bit of product. They're bingo cards. We have a door prize drawing. It's just so much fun. We had the best time playing bingo as well for awesome Stampin' Up! Prizes. So I'll be playing bingo again in April. We'll have an in-person and a virtual bingo in April. So be watching for that. If you're not on my newsletter, be sure to message me your email and I'll add you. So these are the products in this suite. And again, we're on page 30, 31. So there's, it's kind of a mega suite. We've got a stamp punch bundle, a stamp die bundle. We've got a beautiful ribbon, some really pretty embellishments that we're going to be using today. And then there's also some textured shimmer paper along with the designer series paper. So lots of really fun products in this suite. And I'm also forgetting the cane embossing folder. I've really enjoyed using it. Let me show you the stamp set. So we're using some sentiments only from this stamp set. Super cute. I really love the fonts with this. And I like when you're able to build your own sentiment and just, you know, put those together. And I've just been putting like the you, if it says love you, then I just put both of them on the same block. I find it easier to stamp that way. And then this is the ribbon. Now we're not using it today, but this is the ribbon and I wanted to show you. I'm hoping that the camera will pick up on that beautiful texture of the ribbon. It's a night of navy, really easy to work with, and I've really enjoyed this ribbon as well. And then the paper is so super cute. It's a 6x6 stack. So you get, I believe it's 4 sheets of each design. Lots of really fun colors. Just makes me so happy. So you've got, you know, not only the floral images, but you've also got that B-side. So hopefully you're watching that as well. With just some texture to it, subtle, some stripes, just really, really fun. I'm loving this paper, and it's making some really cute projects. So lots of fun colors to it. Sweet Sorbet, Night of Navy. Let me look at the list here. Balmy Blue, Mango Melody. I'm going to show you a card with Mango Melody here in just a second. Not a color I usually use. Petal Pink, Shaded Spruce, and Sweet Sorbet. So it's fun. So this is actually a Mango Melody and Shaded Spruce card. 2 colors that I don't pull out a lot, but I thought this was really fun. And this is called a card within a card. So you have it like this, and then when you open it up, there is a card inside. So how fun is that? I thought that was a great card to make for our last Fun Fold of Fun Fold February. Now, this gives you lots of real estate to decorate. You could do so much stamping. You could add so many embellishments. I kept it pretty simple, but of course you could stamp on the inside. If you needed lots of space for lots of people to write, I know I'm always saying that, but at work, a lot of us, about 25 people sign the cards that we pass around. So you could always put another white panel here. You could even put one on the back if you needed to. So this is a super fun and easy card. I'm going to show you how to create this. Give me just 1 second. Okay, looking like everything's okay. I think my phone may have rung, so I'm sorry if that caused any issues. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how we're going to create this card. We're going to need 2 card bases. And hello to those that have been able to pop in with us. We're excited for you to be here. I mentioned, I think before anybody popped on, that it is Tara's birthday today. My sweet daughter Tara, so happy birthday to Tara. So I knew it's the 22nd of February. Okay, so we're going to do base number 1 is 6.5 by 5. No, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Base number 1, 6.25 by 5.5. So this is a Balmy Blue card base. And then we have our second card base. And it is, okay, let me go back again. Rewind. I wish that was possible. 6.25 by 5.5. scored at 2 inches. So let's focus on this one first. So 6 1/4, 5 1/2, scored it at 2 inches. Let's burnish that fold. Come on, Carrie, you got this. I get so excited, y'all. You know me, I just get so excited. So you can see that's that outside base that we're going to tuck the card inside. And then our second card base, I decided to use Night of Navy. And card base number 2 is 8 1/4 by 5 1/4, and you score it at 4 1/8. So we've got that done. And then this is just going to tuck right inside, and that's how we get a card in a card. So easy, but it's really cute, isn't it? Okay, I learned this fold from Jackie Boldheist, and I thought it was so much fun. Now we're going to put a panel on the inside here, just like we did with my sample. And so this piece of basic white is 5 by 3 3/4 so that it fits into our little inside card. And again, decorate away. If you just love to stamp on the inside of your card and you want to just add all kinds of images and sentiments, you would have so much space to show your creativity on this project. Okay, then we have a piece of the Regency Park Designer Series paper, and it's adorable, isn't it? So, so cute. I don't think it really matters which way this goes. And we will add it, and it again, 5 inches by 3 3/4, and I will edit the description of the video. I'll add the measurements, so don't worry about that. And I'll actually probably make it much simpler if you just look there. Don't pay any attention to what I'm saying, just as far as measurements, just look at the measurements once I post them so I don't mess you up. I don't want to do that. So there is our card that will go within a card. And then I have a piece of Designer Series paper. It's 5 1/4 by 1 3/4, and I'm just going to add it to the outside flap. Now, think about what you could do here. This would be really fun to just add the Designer Series paper like I'm doing, but you could also use your embossing folders to add some texture and interest to this little strip. That would be awesome. You just have so many options. And now we are able to tuck this card within the card. And what I found easiest was to go ahead and add my glue. You don't want to get too close to the end, but you want to be a little bit more generous than what I usually tell you as far as the liquid glue. Don't go too close to the edge because you don't want it, what's the technical term, smooshing. You don't want it to smoosh out. So, but put more than you normally would because you don't want this card to come apart, okay? I know normally we use dots in the corners, but, and then you just tuck it in there right up next to the score line of card base number 1 and close it. And it's so easy to get that all lined up. We'll give it a little rub and let it glue itself together here. Let that glue dry. Here comes the train. We always have to have a train in the video, don't we? So now we have our card within a card. I love this. This is just so cute. You could even add some Designer Series paper there, some stamping there, whatever you want to do. You could wrap some of that cute ribbon around. So many options. Now, one thing here again is you're going to have to work with that fold, and it may pop up just a little bit. If you mail this card, we talked about this weekend at stamp class. If you mail this card, the post office will make sure that it stays closed. They will smash it flat, won't they? So now I went ahead and did my sentiment. And again, I'm using a sentiment from Sentimental Park, and it's a really pretty thanks. I love this stamp set. I love those fonts. And then I used my Stylish Shapes dies. Are you surprised at that? And I cut 2 banners, one with the sentiment on it and one just kind of an accent in the background with the balmy blue. Just put a little bit of liquid glue here. And we will layer those up. Just trying to get that lined up and centered. I'm going to be able to tell better from the back. Oh, that looks pretty good, you guys. So I just thought that that made my sentiment piece a little bit more substantial because it's going to go on the outside. Now, you could cut a much larger piece to be your sentiment or your focal image. I'm just keeping these simple. But what I'm loving lately is you guys I'm inspiring you to create, and then you are sending me messages and pictures and posting pictures of the projects you're making. It is just amazing. So I'm keeping mine simple, and I cannot wait to see what you guys create and what you share with me, because I know that you're going to. And that makes me so happy. I love what I do. I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator because I love creating. But more than that, I love inspiring other people and helping them find their creativity. That really kind of is my mission, my motto. So I think I'll go right about there. Probably get about there. And I'm hoping that's pretty straight. Looks to be. Okay, we're going to go with that for the sake of the video. I can always work on it again later. But isn't that just the sweetest little card within a card? Could have put some designer series paper on the inside. That would have been cute. I do want to bring in the embellishments that I use. Let me find them. Oh, where did I put them? I may have buried them over here. I know I have them. It's the Milky Dots. And I'm loving these. These are part of the Regency Park. And I'll show you a little tip. My friend LaDonna, sorry, I just scared Oliver. She showed me this. And I think that she saw it online with the demonstrator, where you just slit the side of the packaging. Y'all know that normally I keep my embellishments in a clear envelope. This is longer, and so rather than have it sticking out of the top of the clear envelope, I just slit the side of the cello that it comes in, and that way it's protected and you can just slide it in and out. But LaDonna shared that tip with me, and it's an awesome one, so just wanted to pass that on to you guys. And then I had to get myself a new Take Your Pick tool, y'all. I don't think I showed you, but Oliver got a hold of my last one, and he really enjoyed chewing on it, which is unusual for him. He usually doesn't do stuff like that, but it's destroyed, y'all. So these are really, really pretty and really shiny. And so I think what I'm going to do is come up here to the top and use the ones that are really more clear. And I'm going to just add a little bit of bling, because that's always a good thing, right? We love our bling. You could certainly mix it up. Pretty much just adding those like I did on my first sample. But those are the adhesive back Milky Dots, and I love them. They're really pretty. So there's our card within the card. Remember our sample if you're just joining us. Let's make another one. Now this time we're going to use some paper from the annual catalog. And I was going through and organizing my paper, and I came back across this. It's been a little bit since I've created with the sun prints, and I forgot how stunning this paper is. So let's take a look at it right quick. So beautiful and really fun. Now I have a very dear friend that is retiring from the health department where I work a couple days a week. And so I wanted to make a card that she would enjoy. But I wanted to keep it simple, but I want it to be really pretty. I think she would love something just really special. So remember, this is our first base, 6 1/4 by 5 1/2, scored at 2 inches. So we're going to go ahead. This is from Night of Navy cardstock. We'll burnish that fold really well. So you know when you do that, it ends up being 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, just like a standard card. And then 8 1/4, I'm trying to remember, by 5 1/4, scored at 4 1/8. And this time I used a thick basic white cardstock. So again, we'll get that score line burnished. Now this time there's no reason to put an inside panel, right? But we're going to do a little twist on this. This time, when I put that in there, I want the opening to come out like this. What do y'all think? I think that'll be cool. So let's go ahead and put our Designer Series paper on. So remember, this piece, which it is absolutely stunning. You wouldn't really have to do anything else to this paper, right? So 5 by 3 3/4. So let's go ahead and put that right here on the front. And we'll do our dots in the corners. My friend Mary taught me. I love that. And when I pay attention and I do that small amount of liquid glue, I have much less mess. Okay, so this is just beautiful paper. And then we'll put this stripe. So beautiful paper, and then we'll add a little fun with these stripes. And we'll put this over on the side. So again, this piece is 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. So you're not even really using that much Designer Series paper either. Okay, let me make sure I've got it lined up really well. And everything's dry. So now let's bring this piece in and add it. And again, we'll add a good bit of liquid glue, more so than usual. I don't want my card coming apart, right? And then we'll butt this right up to the fold. And then just make sure it's where I want it. And I'm getting a little bit of glue on my finger. Need to be careful. Look how pretty, y'all. And then this one will open up like this. So there's lots of room for several friends. We've got a group that's going to get together with her probably next week. And that way, I'm going to tuck a little bit more glue under this corner because I don't think this corner is quite secured like I want it. So I did use the thick basic white to give it just a little bit more substance. And then Night of Navy. So that is pretty just by itself. But I went ahead and stamped my sentiment. And it says, let's celebrate. Now you could certainly put, let's celebrate you. And that would look cute on here, but I want it to have, again, a little more substance. I wanted a bigger banner. So I cut, also from thick basic cardstock, I cut another larger banner. So I'm actually going to put white on white here. And I really like doing that. And it's been a little while since I have. And then, let me see, I don't think I grabbed a snips. Let me grab one. I'm just going to cut the edges, or we like to call them the bones, of these dimensionals, this skinny little piece. And don't forget that you can use those on your projects too. Use all of that up. And then that way, that fits that little skinny sentiment piece, and I'm just going to pop this on here. And I'll try to get it centered. Let me see if I can do that. Let's do it on the front side, Carrie, with the stitching. That would be better. I think that looks really cool. Okay, so now we've got the Let's Celebrate, and I may bring it down a little bit. Because I want to put some embellishments up toward the top. And I think what I'll do, because I've already got this popped up, is I will just add some liquid glue on this end of the banner. I'll work to get that lined up and straight. I think that looks pretty good. Sometimes if I turn it upside down, that helps me. Y'all know that, right? Okay, so let's celebrate. And I may even stamp you on the inside. We'll see. Could put you there. And then I want to come in again with those milky, adhesive back milky dots. And I want to put, of course, some shine. And these come in the blue, which I can put up here. And let's grab one of these smaller ones this time. And then I may even go ahead. I don't know that the blue will show up. Let's switch up colors and then we'll see what we think. I just wanted a few of these also up on this kind of negative space up here where there's not a lot going on. And maybe one more small one. Yes, I like that. Okay, let me cover my glue. Move those out of the way. And bring this a little closer so you can see our card in the card. And that will be for my amazing friend Maria. I'm so excited for her and her upcoming retirement. That's going to be awesome. So that turned out really pretty. And then this fun thanks card that opens this way. Had to think about that. And then my original sample. You'll have to let me know what you think about this color combo. That Shaded Spruce and Mango Melody. It is bright, but it is a fun card, isn't it? Okay, there are projects for today. Now, I do have some happy mail to share with you. And then I'll also remind you that last week I celebrated my 10th anniversary with Stampin' Up! And I am doing something special for the giveaway from last week. I have drawn 10 names from people that commented, shared, and liked or reacted to the video from last week. And there was a lot of interaction, and I so appreciate y'all. I think what I'm going to need to do is also start counting messages that I received, because several of you sent me messages of encouragement and appreciation, and then also pictures of what you created. So I'm going to start doing that as well. So when you message me, that enters you for a chance to win the prize as well. So this week, I'm going to be giving away a package of the adhesive back Milky Dots like I used on these projects. These are really super fun. So be sure to leave your comment, share this video if you have friends, family, a group that you're in that may enjoy it. And then also send me up some hearts, please, or send me up some hearts for Tara for her birthday. That would be awesome. I'll tell her to come check too, to see some birthday wishes. Thank y'all. Let's take a look at the projects that I received in the mail, the happy mail. This first one comes from my sweet friend Lisa Tweedle, and it is an adorable card. I love everything that she has going on this card. The paper is super cute, the layout is super cute, and then she even decorated the inside a bit Really, really pretty little card. You can't help but smile when you look at that card, right? It is really, really cute. So thank you, Lisa. I love it. And then my friend Gail, she sent me a beautiful Valentine. And this is a paper pumpkin card. And it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So thank you, Gail. This made me do a happy dance. And it came on a day that was not the best day in the world. And so it really did cheer me up. Now look here, we've got that same thing going on. And I didn't even think about that, where you're kind of accenting the banner by having that little banner back behind it. That is so fun. Such a great little tip. And then this last card is from my amazing friend Cassandra. A very non-traditional colored Valentine, but is it not beautiful? It's just stunning. It's sparkly. I remember this ribbon, and I love this ribbon so much. I remember this designer series paper too. It's from, I think, last year or year before. She kind of swooshed that ribbon back behind those hearts. So beautiful. Such a lovely Valentine. So let me bring those back in so y'all can see the beautiful cards that we received. I love getting happy mail. So thank y'all very much, my friends. You made my day. I think that's it for today. I think so. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. It's super rainy. We've gotten lots of rain here in Corsicana, Texas this morning. I'm hoping that it clears out a little bit. Hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful rest of your week. And don't forget, celebration ends soon. And I will see you next week on the 1st of March at 10 a.m. and we'll create some more projects. Bye, y'all.